We will now finish up section 2.1. In the remaining 4 examples, starting with the one we skipped from the top part of the node sheet, we have more than one x. In my first equation, it's 5x minus 4x equals 18. You'll notice that those x's are on the same side. So if the x's are on the same side, all you have to do is simplify them. Do not change the sign, do not move them, just put like terms together. So 5x minus 4x would give me a 1x. So 1x equals 18, and that would be my final answer. My second problem is 4x minus 5 minus 3x equals 9. On this left side, I have a 4x and a minus 3x. Those terms are alike. So on that side, I can put together the 4x and the minus 3x. Do not change any signs. Do not move across the equal sign. They're on the same side, just add them up. So 4x minus 3x would leave me with 1x. Minus 5 equals 9. Now remember, when you're solving these equations, you're going to always work on the x side. So to solve it from now, I'm going to solve it for now, I'm going to move the 5. Right now the 5 is being subtracted. The opposite of subtract 5 is to add 5. So I'm going to add 5 to both sides, and x would equal 14. The remaining 2 problems are a little different. We have 8x minus 3 equals 7x plus 11. My first step is to get the x's together, and I'll notice that this x is on the other side. Since it's on the other side, we have to move it. When we move the 7x, we make it negative. So I'm going to subtract 7x from the left and subtract it from the right. So a positive 7x and a negative 7x add out, and I get x. 8x minus 7x would give me x minus 3 equals 11. Now I did change the sign of that particular x because it was on an opposite side. To move it, we changed its sign. In the prior examples on the previous slide, they were on the same side already. If they're on the same side already, do not change the sign. To solve it out from here, I have x minus 3 equals 11. To move the 3, I'm going to add 3 to both sides, and x would equal 14. The last one has parentheses. 4 times parentheses x plus 3 equals 3x minus 10. I have to get rid of the parentheses first, so I'm going to distribute that 4 through the set of parentheses. That gives me 4x plus 12 equals 3x minus 10. I notice that the x's are on opposite sides, so that means I have to move them. So I'm going to move this 3x. To move it, I change its sign. So a 3x and a negative 3x would add out, and on the left-hand side, 4x minus 3x would give me a 1x plus 12 equals negative 10. At this point, I want to get the x by itself. Right now, it has a plus 12 with it. So I need to move the 12. So I'm going to subtract 12 from both sides. And x would equal, these have the same sign, so I'm going to add and keep the sign. So this equals a negative 22.